Hello everybody! Welcome back to Sky English lesson with Teacher Phoebe. Today we are going to still looking at lesson 26 with zero conditional. So last time we have looked at the word like personality adjectives in this subject in this lesson I mean. So today is going to be a grammar part of this one. Alright, let's look at it together. What is conditional? So conditional describes the result of a certain condition. What does it mean? So in that sentence, right, that will be like two parts to tell you the condition, to tell you the situation, and also tell you the result of the condition as well. So, for example, let's look at this example. If you freeze water, it becomes solid. That's true, right? Freeze water, for example, when you put the water in the freezer, so it's turned to be solid with it and ice. Or next one, if it rains tomorrow, I'll take the car. If it rains tomorrow, I'll take the car. Look at this one. So, the situation tell you tomorrow, if it's rain, I would take the car. So that's the result if it's rain tomorrow. Or next one, if I lived closer to the cinema, I would go more often. If I lived closer to the cinema, I would go more often. See, this one also gives you the situation as this one. As this one, if I live closer to the cinema, I will go more often. That means now it's not like that often. It's not frequently. All right. So next one. What is the if clause and the mean clause? So this one they tell you the if clause tells you the condition and the mean clause tells you the result. What is the clause, right? So look at this one. Look at this sentence. You can see the comma here. If it rains tomorrow, I'll take the car. Visit this one with the if. So this one is the clause with if. And this one is the main clause. Which it means if you take this one out, this side can still be a full sentence because it's the main clause. Alright. So the order of the clauses doesn't change the meaning. So as you see in one sentence that I show you, there were two clauses, the if clause and the main clause, right? If the order changed, the meaning is the same as well. For example, this one. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. We said this is the if clause, if, and this one is the main clause, right? Or another one, you can swap the main clause to be in the front. You will pass the exam as the main clause. If you study hard, this one is the if clause. Remember, this one there is no comma at all, but this one you need a comma. Remember, the order of the clauses doesn't change meaning, but the comma does matter. Let's look at this example. If I drink too much coffee, I can't sleep at night. So look at the order of the clause. Is it correct? Very good. It is correct, right? If in the front, you need a comma. Or next one. Arsenal will be top of the league if they win. Alright, look at it carefully. This one is, that is not correct because the if it's in the middle of the sentence, we don't need this one. Next one. If the sun sets, it gets dark. Tick tock, tick tock. this one is incorrect because the if is in the front like this one. We need a comma between the clause. How about next one? I will call you if I finish work. The if is in the middle and we don't need comma, so this one is correct. So those are how you order the clauses. Alright, today we are going to look at the zero conditional. Actually, there are three main conditional in English. Would be type 1, type 2, and type 3. But the zero conditional is like another type, so that means it's gonna be 4 conditional, right? So the zero conditional is things that are generally true, especially for laws and rules. And what is the formation for this one? Let's look at this together. Look at this sentence. If the sun goes down, it gets dark. Was it true? Right? It's not laws, it's not rules, but it's generally true. You can tell it, you can see it every day. So the formation of this one is if followed by present simple, and the main clause is present simple as well. Remember, if in the front you need a comma. So what is present simple? Do you remember the present simple tense? Was it the subject with the verb adding s or es, or this one is the same just without the if? Alright, let's review the present simple. So for the first one, this one we are going to look at plural subject, which it includes I and you as well, right? Remember, the subject could be I, you, we, they as a pronoun, or what could the subject be? The group of noun, more than one thing, more than one people, right? For example, my friends, my parents, right? With an S, more than one. So, as you see the formation from the last slide, we said the subject plus verb. For the plural subject, we don't need to add anything for this one. For example, this one is going to be you go to work, right? This one as the affirmative sentence. So how can we make it negative? For this one, we need the subject as well, and we need don't or do not, followed by a verb. For example, you use don't, you don't go to work. Right? Nice. Alright, and another one is interrogative form, which is, we call it as the question form. That one we need the helping verb do to be in the front, right? Yes, no question begin with do, followed by the subject and then the verb. For example, this one we use do. Do you go to work? With the WS question, the form is the same. You just add the WS question in the front. For example, where do you go to work? Like that. Easy, right? Easy peasy. Alright, next one, let's look at the singular form. If you can't catch it, you can just play back the video and watch it again. Next one, we are going to look at the singular subject. As the pronoun, what can the singular subject be? Subject would be he, she, it, and anything, anybody with one thing or uncountable noun. For example, my mom, the dog, a book. Oops, sorry. So this one would be a book. That's that. So the formation is the same. We said begin it with subject with the verb. But this one you need to add S-O-E-S. For example, he goes to work. See, we add es to the word go. Or in the negative sentence, we need doesn't to help it. Subjects again with doesn't, which is form does not. Also followed by the verb without adding anything. For example, he doesn't. And then the verb doesn't add anything. Go to work. And the interrogative form is similar to the plural subject. You just change do to be does. Begin with does, followed by subject and the verb without adding anything. Does he go to work? Easy, right? And also with the WS question, just add it in the front. Where does he go to work? Right, so this one is simple. If you don't understand this row back, or if you still couldn't get it, remember to text me. You got my line, and you can comment and ask me in the classroom as well. So let's look at our zero conditional situation. You heat ice. Ice melt. What are the verb? The verb is this one, heat and melt. Right? So, situation, that means it will begin with if. Remember, you can write it in two ways. If you begin the clause with if, what will this sentence be? If you heat ice, ice melts, right? But in this one, we can use it. Ice melts if you heat it. It mean ice. Because in one sentence, we just want to say one noun, just one time. So this one, if is in the middle of the sentence, we don't need the comma. Or this one, if you heat ice, it melts. So the position of the word ice is different. Because this one is in the clause, is in the if clause. Alright, next one. How about the next one? Let's see this one. Situation, I want some new trainers. Mom, come with me to choose them. Remember, situation we begin it with if. And if we begin with if, we need a comma. So this one would be if I want some new trainers. Mom comes with me to choose them. We add the S in this one because mom is singular subject. Or write it in the other way. Mom comes with me to choose some new trainer. No comma. If I want some new ones. This one mean trainers. Next one. Alright, let's try this one by yourself. The situation, we not tidy our rooms. Mom not give us any pocket money. All right, look at this. Not. Remember, you need a helping verb to help it to be negative sentence. So, what will be the sentence? Very good. If we don't tidy our rooms, Mom doesn't give us any pocket money. All right, try another way to write this clause. Nice. Mom doesn't give us any money if we don't tidy our room. We use don't with we, and we use doesn't with mom, but it is singular subject. There's one more situation. My sister be late from school. Result, Dad get angry. So both subjects are singular. All right, try it together. The sentence could be, if my sister is late from school, Dad gets hurt. Remember, be is, am, are. So my sister is singular, that's why we use is. And then get add an s because Dad is singular as well. All right, write it in the other way around. In another order of the sentence could be, Dad gets angry if my sister is late from school. One more. My brother come home late. Dad not say anything. All right, try this one by yourself. I give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know you didn't even try it, right? Never mind. All right, let's do it together. If my brother comes home late, Dad doesn't say anything. Or Dad doesn't say anything if my brother comes home late. You can see the inequality, right? Yeah. All right, that's all for the lesson today. Thank you, everybody. To be part of the lesson, I hope everybody watched this. And if you have the question, remember add my line. Text me, ask me questions. And the link of the exercise are in the Google Classroom. Remember, fill your information before you commit the forms. I get the point from it, and I will show you in the live group later. Thank you so much. Bye.